I've just finished my workout here, and you might be curious to know what sort of stretches I do after my workout. It's a question I'm asked quite a lot actually. What sort of stretches should you do after a workout? With this idea that we're looking to use stretching to improve our recovery. Now, you might be surprised to find, as someone who's written a book around stretching and programs, everything else, I recommend you don't stretch after a workout. And in this video, I'll tell you why and talk about a few things that you should be doing. Now, if we think about what stretching does, or what stretching should be doing if we're doing it properly, is we're actually eliciting further muscle damage, especially if we've done a workout where we're doing a lot of eccentric movements, loading the muscle at length. Stretching is just going to further increase soreness. It's going to slow our recovery down. What we want to do is we want to have a way to increase our capacity using something, or using my Stretch Yourself Strong system, because it's the only one that does it anyway. So if we look at something like, let's look at a split squat. Okay, so if I know at this point here, I'm challenged in my range of motion, going past that's going to increase my soreness. So I need to train myself to be in this range so that my soreness is reduced as a result of doing it. I need to be able to access this range, and I need to be strong there as well, because range of motion changes depending on load. So I might be able to get here with load, but I need to train myself to get here with load. So training ourselves to access these end ranges of motion under load quickly through all these different conditions is the way to improve our capacity so that we're improving our recovery. So using something like a split squat to train our range of motion, train our strength and range of motion, is important for making sure we can access those things. But you want to make sure you have a system to get there. First, we want to make sure we can access that range of motion, control it, then we can add load. So these sort of things are good. Anything end range, working towards that is good. If we're looking at something like a chest fly, and let's say in this range we're okay, but once we start to expand our range, we're going to start to cause muscle damage. We need that muscle damage so that we can start to adapt to it. But it is going to, in the short term, increase our soreness. But as we increase our capacity, then we're going to recover a lot quicker. There's this idea that you should dynamic stretch at the start of a workout, static stretch after. I would actually say we should switch those things around. So static stretching at the start to help improve our capacity to move, dynamic stretching at the end to help, increase blood flow and get rid of some of these, byproducts of muscle breakdown. So if I was doing something like a chest fly or something like that, I'd just simply be working through a range of motion through some arm swings. Even, with the split squats, maybe we could be doing some leg swings or some unloaded split squats, just going through range of motion, increasing blood flow, making sure that it's no longer too challenging for your body in terms of load. Just, increasing blood flow is the key. At the end, making sure you can use some sort of strategy to increase your range at the start. So that might flip it on its head a little bit. If you've got any questions, please make sure you ask. If this helps, like, sub, share, all those things, and I will see you in the next one.